Here's what I'm saying. Hear me out. Whoever it is that made that trade and gave Eric that gift with a red bow on it, if you don't feel like you failed, then I think, you know, unless it's a ploy in the chat room to say, wink, wink, look at what we did. I know you guys didn't conspire to do this. It was just a poor decision on your part. It's easy for us to look at this as Paul's failure. It's very simple. It's very binary. Like, he lost, he won, he played against him. No, no, no. All year, all fucking year, from the mean streets of Canada, I said that trade was terrible, horrible, terrible, horrible, no good, very bad trade. It was awful. And in fact, the very thing that I wanted to happen to Dro would have happened to Dro and did, because never in my mind would I have ever thought that Alvin Kamara would score 6 fucking touchdowns in one game. That's more than Al Bundy. That's more than Bundy. So, seeing as this is sort of an act of the fantasy gods, you have to own up to this. You can't play every year in fantasy. It's very cold. Every fucking year in fantasy and say, oh yeah, you know, it's okay. I'm just strolling along here, just being chaotic, just making crazy trades. I don't give a fuck. I play in a couple of leagues. You, the creator of the Droma essence. This is why you fail to take responsibility for it, because you are the epitome of somebody who plays in a bunch of leagues. And, you know, whatever, maybe you win some leagues, I don't give a fuck. Maybe you'll be like, oh, I won 5 this year out of 20. I don't know how many fucking leagues you guys play. But I will say that if you don't take responsibility for the fact that Eric defeated you, if you would have had Alvin Kamara, you would have done better this season. And without a doubt, you would have won this week. Beyond the shadow of a doubt. You gave up Alvin Kamara, that Kirk Christian guy, and Stephon Diggs. Right? This was around October. Around October, you gave these men up. For what? For Hakeem Mostert, Mixon, who's on... Like, folks, listen. I'm going to leave you with this. Hensel was a good guy. He's good. Hensel's a good man. But Hensel remembers me telling him a bunch of times, hey, if you don't care about the league, you know, you don't have to play in it. You know, it's okay. You can get the fuck out. And Hensel's response to this was paying attention to his team and his lineup, because that was the issue. It wasn't him making crazy trades. It was the fact that he was giving people wins. And I brought that to the league. I brought that to the league, nigga. So I am proposing this. Dro from the mean streets of Canada. There has to be a penalty for this. Someone has to figure this out before the beginning of next season. This is a Pete Rose-like offense to the league. In my mind, that's what this is. This is a Pete Rose-like offense. And something has to be done. Pedro has to be brought to the fucking tribunal. He has to be something. We gotta... Listen. I'm serious. I'm dead fucking serious. Something has to be done. Pedro has to atone for what he did. Because I'm not stupid enough to think that these two made that trade because Eric is so savvy. No, it came out of Pedro's irresponsibility and the fact that he didn't care. Alvin Kamara. You're just going to give Alvin Kamara 4 of those players? You're just going to give him? That wasn't a case of drama. That wasn't a case of, oh, he called me and he said, hey, by the way, I sent you a trade. Oh, yeah, don't worry, dude. Yeah, I'll just accept it. Come on, son. Team Body!